Hello everyone, I am Miss Amani Ahmed, Supervisor of Math Department at Lalian Language School. Today, our lesson will be operation on the real number. As we studied before, now we will talk about addition operation. We know that 2x and 3x are two like algebraic terms and their sum is an algebraic term like them. So if we add these two like term, which is 2x and 3x, the result will be 5x. We will add the two coefficient of this two like term, which is 2 and 3. The result will be 5. Also, if we add this two like term, which is 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5, the result will be 5 square root of 5. Why? We add the coefficient of this two term, which is 2 and 3. 2 plus 3 equal 5, and we take the highest common factor between these two terms, which is square root of 5. So the result will be 5 square root of 5. Look at this exercise. Find the result of negative square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 5 plus negative 2 square root of 5. Now we will take square root of 5 as a highest common factor of all these three terms. Okay? And we will add the coefficient of each one. The first coefficient is negative 1 plus second one, which is positive 4. So negative 1 plus 4 plus negative 2 between two brackets, okay, and our highest common factor is square root of 5. So the result will be 2 square root of 5. Now we will talk about the properties of addition and subtraction operation in R. First property is closure. What is the meaning of closure property? Here we have two like term, which is square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5. The result will be 3 square root of 5. First term belong to R. Second term belong to R. And the result also belong to R. So, if we change the place of each one, so 2 square root of 5 minus square root of 5 will be equal what? Will be equal square root of 5. So, first term belong to R. Second term belong to R. The result here also belong to R. So here, the addition and subtraction operation of any two real number is real number. So closure means what? All terms we have in addition and subtraction operation will belong to R. Okay? Second property is commutative property. Square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 will be equal 3 square root of 5. Okay? First term belong to R. Second term belong to R. Third term also belong to R. Then, if we change the place of each term, 2 square root of 5 plus square root of 5 also belong 3 square root of 5. First term belong to R. Second term belong to R. The result also belong to R. So, if we have right hand side, the result of the right hand side equal the result of the left hand side, okay? After we change the place of each two term, so this property is called what? It's called commutative property. Commutative property. So we know that if A belong to R and B belong to R, then A plus B will be equal B plus A. Square root of 5 minus 2 square root of 5 will be equal the sign of the greatest one, then subtract. The greatest one here is 2 and the sign of this term is negative. So here we will subtract it 1 from 2 and our result will be negative square root of 5. First term belong to R. Second term belong to R. Our result here also belong to R. Okay? But if we change the place of each two term, so here 2 square root of 5 minus square root of 5 will be positive square root of 5. So here our right hand side not equal left hand side because negative square root of 5 not equal positive square root of 5. So here Addition operation is commutative, but subtraction of operation is not commutative in OR. Associative property means what? Okay, look at our example here. Square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5 equal. Here we write this 3 term as it is. Okay, so square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5, and the result will be square root of 5 plus 5 square root of 5 equal 6 square root of 5. We add the coefficient of all 3 terms here. First term belong to R, second term belong to R, third term belong to R. Okay, and the result equal 6 square root of 5. Also here we will write square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5 equal square root of 5 plus 2 square root of 5 plus 3 square root of 5, and the result will be what? If we add the first 2 terms together, the result will be 3 square root of 5 plus the third term, which is 3 root 5. So 3 plus 3 equal 6 also. So here if we add the first 2 terms together, then we add the second 2 terms together, and we have the same result between, okay, the same result between these 2 terms. So here 6 square root of 5 as a first equal 6 square root 5 as a second. Okay, then it means what? It means this property is called associative property. So subtraction operation isn't commutative and isn't associative also. But here our rule in this case is if A belong to R and B belong to R and C belong to R, so A plus B, okay, as a first 2 term plus C will be equal A plus B plus C as a second 2 term. Other property will be addition natural or additive natural. First, the additive natural or additive identity of addition operation will be 0. So square root of 5 plus 0 will be equal 0 plus square root of 5, it will be square root of 5. 0 is the additive natural. So the additive identity of the real number or additive natural of the real number is what? Is 0. For every A belong to R, it will be A plus 0 equal 0 plus A equal the same value, which is A. Additive inverse means what? For every A belong to R, there exists the additive inverse negative A. So the opposite of A is negative A. The opposite of negative A will be positive A. And the sum of these two values will be equal additive natural or additive identity, which is 0. Simplify to the simplest form. 4 plus square root of 3 minus 7 minus square root of 3. 4 minus 7 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 3 equal negative 0 plus negative 3 plus 0, and the result will be negative 3. Try to solve that by yourself. Write the additive inverse of every of the following number. Square root of 2 will be negative square root of 2. Negative cube root of 5 will be positive cube root of 5. Positive square root of 2 will be negative square root of 2. Positive square root of 2 plus positive plus square root of 7 will be negative square root of 2 minus square root of 7. Positive cube root of 5 minus 3 will be negative cube root of 5 plus 3. Put on the simplest form. Okay. 2 plus 2 square root of 7 minus 1 minus 5 square root of 7. The other one will be 3 square root of 5 plus square root of 3 minus 3 square root of 5 plus 5 square root of 3. Thank you.